What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got week number 9 of our all-team builder Mountain West Dynasty. Got some good games on tap. They're all good games every single week, right? Santa Fe State against Oakland College. So we are going on the road. We're 6-0. We're carrying that undefeated prediction
Look at that.
headed into this matchup in this Mountain standings game.
Yeah. And Oakland is in last. So, but we all know they're a decent team, so this is a challenge on the road.
Rocky Mountain State and Central Arizona play against each other as well. So, going to be a big week. Big week to watch here.
You've entered the rankings, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm number 23. What?
Ooh.
Let's go. So, Wes Ricketts had a pretty solid game last week. No touchdowns, but he did only throw 7 incompletions. He went 22 for 29. So, looking to carry that momentum forward into this week as we see a nice reception there by Calvin Culver for 11 yards. There's going to be a lot of first downs on this drive. I will say that right now. And look at this catch to Calvin Culver.
Yeah, so you're getting the passing game going. That's to be expected.
I mean, these are contested type of throws here, but still, Ricketts is able to throw it exactly where he wants it, where only his receiver can get it. Gotta love his ability right now. And then the same deal there to Montero, but he's going to drop this pass, so good defense by Allen and the Oakland College Sea Lions. 2nd and 10, and then Calvin Culver yet again, and another 19-yard reception. So loving Calvin Culver right now, 3 for 47.
Yeah, Culver's playing a big role. Interesting to see if they get Brubaker going at all.
Montero here for a 10-yard catch. So Santa Fe just driving down the field big time, and then Culver again, 13 yards. It's almost like they're just giving Culver.
Yeah. Let's see what they got cooking up here. Going tight end, Salazar.
What I was trying to say was they're just letting Santa Fe State have Calvin Culver. Like, just have those easy little underneath yardage.
Yeah, I don't know why you would. But here they hit Salazar. Defense a little slow getting to the ball, so Oakland's got to step it up.
Here's Meade passing to Brian Ginn for a 14-yard catch. So they're trying to work themselves back into this game here. Don't want to get behind against Santa Fe State. We do have a pretty solid offense. And then look at Ricks. Missed tackle, and then Baker's the only man back there, and he's able to make the tackle. But it's going to be 22 yards later.
Yeah, Ricks is a really good running back. I think he's taking the job from Brooks, who's been hurt all year. You see here he's stuffed 4th and goal. So that tackle, that was big.
Yeah, that would have been obviously a 7-7 game now instead of a 7-3 game. So good job, Baker. No, getting the hustle, no quit. So we see no points there for Santa Fe State, and then we got Oakland back with the football, 2nd and 18 now, as Meade drops back, and he's got Perez. That's Jeff Perez. Nice catch, nice throw. 3rd and 1, and then still just nothing doing. Good fight. Santa Fe State showing some fight. I love it.
Yeah, that was big. Now it sets up a 4th and 1.
They elect to go for this.
Oh boy.
At midfield. It's early in the game too, but Ricks looks like he had some room there, but the closing speed there gonna stop him in the backfield.
Yeah, I like that animation. Drives me nuts.
Oh, didn't see him. I'll be honest, I did not see him.
Yeah, that was a good pick there by the linebacker. Kevin Sears.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was saying that animation. They go from like running full speed to zero momentum at all. You can wrap around the shoulders and just take them the other way into the ground. So, but they get the ball back here and see a strike to Brian Ginn. Touchdown.
Arms go up. Touchdown. Alex Meade, 7 of 8. So just can't get this guy to incomplete a pass. 1st and 10, and Ricketts and the gang trying to take the lead back again. Here's a 19-yard reception by Roy Calico. He's got 3 for 36. I'm not worried at this point, but I don't want to get down to Oakland College because Ricks can just tear me apart. As we see Salazar with this
another touchdown. That was a huge catch.
Yeah, it was.
Goes up and gets it.
Look at this. It's contested throw again, but only where his receiver can get it.
Yeah,
love it. Santa Fe State back here with the football, and then Culver wide open for a 14-yard touchdown. So we have not only gotten the lead back, but we're doubling them up right now at the half.
So halftime, you're looking pretty good here, 21-10. I don't know if Oakland can come back and win this, but they have the ball to start. So
they're going to need a big play for sure. 3rd and 11, and then look at this. Almost picked off as Cornelius Fleming gets a deflection there. You got to pick it off, man. Come on. Where's your hands? Soft hands.
That's why they always say that's why they play DB, not wide receiver. So
finally going to show a running play here to Lee Brubaker, and look at that. Nice little power O, a little off tackle, 40-yard rush.
Finally,
Brubaker.
yeah, he's getting involved.
We're just thinking about really just. Oh, I forgot I did that.
I forgot I did that. Man,
Jose Montero with a huge touchdown catch there. Holy crap. I forgot that play even happened.
Make a play on the ball.
28-10, and then look at Andre Berry missing tackles, setting up his blockers. 20-yard rush, and now it's going to be 31-10 as we're in the beginning part of the fourth quarter, and Alex Mead and Jeff Perez hook up for a 13-yard catch. They got a I don't know if they have a shot here. They're down 3 scores.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit late, but if they can get a quick score here.
Oh, and look at Ricks. Look at Ricks go. Nice catch on the screen. If he's got a little bit more speed, I think he's gone. So nobody's tackling him at his ankles, trying to bring him down.
So there's Mead taking it himself for 15 yards. Looks like they took another sack or penalty, so it'll be 3rd and goal, and they'd run a draw play.
And look at Ricks just setting up his blockers. I mean, this guy is insane.
I can't believe that play worked. They run a draw that far out, down 3 scores. Pretty terrible call, but I guess Fitzhill knows his team.
1:47 left, and Fleming still cannot go up for an interception as Jeff Perez makes this catch and gets out of bounds. Perez again gets 9 yards on this catch. It's going to be 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1 now. And then Mead to Robbins. They looked like they were going to get in if he just dove or cut it back up the field. 1st and goal, 45 seconds left. And this touchdown catch to Robbins. So they're surprisingly back in it now. It's 31-24.
Yep. And
got to get this onside.
See the onside kick.
It's going to get bobbled, but Vincent and Van don't come up with it, but Barry does.
Wow.
That is right.
The first time I've ever seen an onside kick get bobbled.
Yeah, me too.
That's wild.
That's when I was playing this game, and I'm thinking like, what? Huh? What? It's bobbling?
Right.
I thought I thought the CPU had it out for me.
I've never seen it before. It's just been like a magnet. It gets like suctioned to their hand. So I've never seen a failed recovery.
So Santa Fe State goes 7-0 now. Good job by Ricketts. He, like you said, he did not have a single touchdown pass all week long last week, but he gets 4 this week. So good stuff. But let's check out. We've got a nice little matchup here: Central Arizona and Rocky Mountain State.
Yeah, this is huge. Like I said earlier, last video, might be an elimination game. We're gonna see what happens because the loser of this game will be down to 2 conference losses.
And as you get, Holloway throws another interception. That's the first throw of the game for him.
Man,
he had 5 last week.
Yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing out of him. This is not good.
No, it's kind of concerning a little bit right now. This is a huge game for Central Arizona, as Rocky Mountain. It's even bigger for Rocky Mountain State. As you see Tyler Machinsky here catching this for a touchdown, 25 yards. That's the first that's the first play after the interception.
Yeah.
So Padgett and the gang just said, stick it to you.
So here's Holloway again. We'll see if there's a little lobber.
Nothing a lobber. Troy Fox, 12-yard catch. I was going to say this might be even a bigger game for Rocky Mountain State since they beat you. They beat Honolulu College. So we were talking about Multnomah's being the big bad, but you might be the big bad.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because that offense is really hard to beat.
Right. But they have the loss. They have the loss to you. So I think for Rocky Mountain, for sure, they would be way behind. Central Arizona is yet to play you, so a loss would not kill them.
Right. exactly. That's why it's really big for both squads here. 3rd and 7, and then Blair Holloway finds Spurlock. Is that Nope, Thomas Evans. I always get those guys wrong. They're so shifty though. Yeah. They act the same way.
They're all kind of interchangeable.
2nd and 3, and then this to Troy Fox for a 6-yard touchdown. So this game is tied. Good bounce back drive for Holloway. He's now 12 of 14. But that was, that's concerning. One pass, or second pass, and interception. So that's tough. As you guys can see, we got some scores there. pretty shoddy,
crude,
but you get the idea. 7-7 right now.
It's a glitch again.
Paget finds Machinsky again. They are now 1st and goal. Start of the second quarter here. Paget and a 7-step drop, and he's got Machinsky again. So 5-yard score. They're back up.
Yeah, so
14-7.
If we know Rocky Mountain State, we know they like to get the tight end in the mix. So good catch there by Machinsky for number 2
on the game.
Score on the game.
I'd draft him.
Sure.
Why not? 2nd and 1, and then look at this little floater again, a little floating pass, but right to Danny Schilling, and the only place it could be for him to make that catch is going to be a touchdown. Nice throw. That's when Holloway is he's pretty. You know what I mean? When he makes really good throws, they're pretty throws.
Right. And then when they're bad, they're really bad.
They're really bad. They're really ugly.
Yeah, gets a sack here for the Coyotes. Sets up a long field goal.
That's going to be no good. So we still got a tie ball game here, 14-14. Mid part of the second quarter, about 3:05 left to go, and then Holloway going to get a strike there to Spurlock, and he is gone. That one had a little more mustard on it, but it's still just a beautiful throw.
Yeah, definitely.
59 yards on that bomb. So 3 touchdowns for Blair Holloway. And honestly, I'm thinking Central Arizona, I mean, they've come to play in this game. Like I had Rocky Mountain State picked to win this game, but it's going to be 21-17 at the half. Central Arizona on the road is taking it to them.
I can't call it a surprise, but I think Rocky Mountain State would be favored, and now they're in trouble again here.
Holloway gets sacked on 2nd and 6. It's gonna be 3rd and 13, and he did. He took a big lick right there. Check this hit out.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's gonna actually knock him out of this game.
Ooh, boy.
As the backup quarterback Ash Redden is gonna come on in and take the rest of the snaps for the rest of the game. So he had a concussion on that play. So yeah, we'll see how they do. But comeback sack right there for Central Arizona can be 24-17. The scores, yep, still 24-17. And then 3rd and inches, and Delonte Hayden's gonna pick this up for a first down.
Yeah, they especially need to try to get the running game going with this is Redden.
Yep, and then Redden, nice pass there to Troy Fox for a 17-yard score. So, he's got a little more zip than Holloway does.
Right.
But I like his presence here. He just found the open man and said, I'm just going to deliver it.
Yeah, so Central Arizona trying to hang on. They're up by 14. Rocky Mountain driving, though, in the mid-4th.
Kind of in some trouble here, so they need a big play, and they're going to get one here up the middle to Nate Taggart for a huge reception there. That they absolutely needed that. 1st and 10, Paget up the middle finds, that might be Marty Paget, or is that Nate Taggart? Yep, it's Marty Paget, 1 for 12. So he finds his bro, and then Wicks cuts it back up the field, takes it in for the score. He had 2 guys on his outside on that toss and cut it back up and scored.
That was huge.
That's big time. Look
at
at
this.
this.
Dropped 2 guys right there.
3 guys even.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely good play.
Darnell Wicks.
Let's see if Redden can lead the troops. They're driving though.
Yeah, I mean you at least just need a field goal. That's all. Just get a field goal.
Right.
But they don't. They're not going to get this first down. So they give the ball back to Rocky Mountain State, and now Paget is going to do Paget-like things, hopefully. Ooh, as Harrell almost ends this game, almost picks this off.
Yeah, and Harrell's one of the best defenders on this team, right?
Yeah, Paget with another attempt here, and it doesn't look like They're going to get the completion, so it's going to get dropped. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. You got to get this first down.
And Paget engineer the comeback.
He's got what it takes. He's got the moxie. He can do this. Paget, 3rd and 10, feeling the blitz, but Wicks drops the pass.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be 4th and 10. And the Central Arizona Coyotes are already, they might be counting their chickens before they hatch here. The guys were like, oh, the 4th down.
Let's see.
4th and 10, Paget feeling some pressure, and he's got Taggart for the first down. So 14-yard gain there. Nobody was covering Taggart.
Yeah, that's a mistake. I think Central Arizona, like you said, maybe they were getting a little too cocky right there.
They ran the same play. Taggart again gets 16 yards this time. So 1st and 10, 24 seconds. Time is winding down. They do have a timeout to use, but this throw going deep, and he's got Jason Dowdy for the touchdown. 18 yards, 340 for 3 scores for Nick Paget.
Yeah, so that was big going to Dowdy.
Oh, and then we got Redden. We got Redden deep. He caught the pass, but Troy Fox, they said he was down at the 1.
Whoa.
They said he was down at the 1. There is no way.
Did we get a replay on that? No, we didn't. But holy cow, that was crazy.
The ball was definitely passed over that line.
I think he scored. But if the CPU says he didn't, I'm not going to argue with the computer.
No, you can't even challenge.
Right. So that was pretty wild.
So we're going to overtime.
Mountain survives for now. We'll see if Central Arizona can come back and reclaim that W that they had.
That was insane. That Hail Mary attempt was insane.
Yeah.
He caught that over 2 people, got hit, spun, and pretty much he was over the goal line. What I saw, he was over the goal line.
Yeah. Well, adds on to the stats a little bit, at least.
I guess. Redden takes that ball up the middle, and then we have a handoff here to Delonte Hayden, who scores the touchdown, so it's going to be 38-31 in overtime. Rocky Mountain State has to respond. They have to get a touchdown here to tie. So the pressure has now been put on Paget in the game here. 1st and 10, and then Paget firing it deep, and he's got Nate Taggart with the touchdown. Spectacular throw. That could have gone either way.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
This was definitely, that's the definition of a jump ball right there.
That's the definition of this game.
Yeah.
It could go either way, 50-50. So 38-38, Paget finds Darnell Johnson in the back of the end zone. They're just like manning up here. They're just like, let's go. Paget throwing these deep balls here, just challenging the Coyotes defense to make a play. And, I mean,
nobody home. So, I don't know. They might be getting tired. I'm starting to see some mental lapses.
Look at the offense. 548 for the Coyotes and 400 for the Bighorns. And then we got a touchdown here. Another one to Delonte Hayden.
Yeah, that was good catch there. He holds on to it through contact. So now we are in triple overtime. Now we're looking at the 2-pointers. If they can pick up a first down here, hopefully you don't want the field goal.
Yeah, 3rd and 13, and Redden feeling some pressure there, and then looks like it's going to get picked off and then bobbled by the wide receiver. 4th and 13.
Right, so this will set up a field goal here.
You got to make it, man. Got to make this. This is kind of a longer field goal for the Coyotes kicker.
It doesn't help that they lost 3 yards.
And it's up, and it is going to be no good as it bounces off the upright. So
that's bad.
The Bighorns, if they get a first down, you can just kick this field goal and then have no worries. And then they find Taggart here on this reception. So this game, I mean, unless the kicker misses this field goal, this easy chip shot, it's a Bighorn W.
Yeah, you can get a turnover too, so don't count that out.
And they're electing not to kick this field goal, which is interesting to me. I would probably kick the field goal and just end it, but they're going to find Taggart again up the middle, get about the 2 or the 3 yard line, and then now they're going to actually kick this field goal on 4th and goal, not on 2nd and goal or 3rd and goal, and it is up and it is good. So the Bighorns take home a W.
A little anticlimactic for such a great game, I would say.
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to see, that game needs to come down to like the 2-pointers. That's how you want to see this end. But, missed field goal cost him. So, and like I said, those 3 yards probably made all the difference.
Right.
They either lost it on a sack or negative run or a penalty. I don't remember what happened there, but they lost the yards, cost them field goal.
Yeah, I think he would have had it if they were 3 yards.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, the Bighorns they're still alive in the chase. So they're going to need CAU probably to knock you off, although we do have 5 more conference games remaining, so a lot can happen.
Right. You guys saw the mountain standings, and there are the west standings there on the screen. So, like you were saying, though, the Central Arizona versus Santa Fe State game, like you said, it could go either way. There's still a lot of season left to play, but if all things stay the same,
right,
then yeah, Rocky Mountain State will need Central Arizona to knock me off.
Right. So now here we haven't seen Hillsboro in a little bit, so we're gonna check in with them. They're wearing they got the throwbacks on, the throwback roads. So they're playing the Sonics on the road, and
got the numbers on the helmets.
Yeah, I think they're gonna need to win this game if they want to get to a bowl game, and it's gonna be hard
because they've got Dusty Ocampo to deal with. He's got an 8-yard rush here. He's going to set up 2nd and goal. He's already 4 rushes for 29 yards, good for a 7.3 average.
That's typical.
Very typical for such an exploding, exciting player on the college football scene. 2nd and goal, and then Ocampo going to take this an easy, nice little walk into the end zone. That was too easy for him. It's going to be 7-0 Colorado A&T. So Cox is the starter in this game.
Yeah, so they're making the switch at quarterback for now. We'll have to see how Cox does. If he doesn't play very well, they're probably just going to go back to Walters. So let's see what he's got here.
Well, he's 2 for 2 for 19 yards already. Got a 1-yard rush here. So, he's capable of running the football. You guys saw that in the Washington game?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can run it a little bit. I would think that they want to run him on 3rd and 1 here. That'd probably be the optimal call, but they're going to elect to throw, and they will not pick up this first down. So 2 for 3, 19 yards. You would have liked him to move the football, but good defense for Hillsboro. Gets the ball back.
No, it's 4th and 1.
Oh, 4th and 1, yeah.
That's why they threw the ball, because they thought they could run it, and we got a fumble from Kane here.
Wow.
What happened here?
A big hit, and the ball went out of bounds. So Hillsboro with a little bit of luck.
But yeah, did he recover that inbounds? No, he didn't. So it might have been challenged. I don't remember if it challenged.
2nd and 3, and then Cox runs up the middle for 13 yards. Used his blockers.
Good
Not
play.
the fastest guy in the world, but he's crafty.
I know. He's deceptive with that option. He can really just kind of take it to him.
Look at that.
I don't know. When he comes in that game, man, that Red Sea opens up the offensive line.
Walters just can never do anything. Look at this run by Ocampo. Not surprising. But maybe just a little bit, because I didn't think he had this kind of power in his run game. This little stiff arm right here. Boom.
Yeah, Hillsboro, very good defense, obviously. Although, Ocampo's not having any issues so far. So
2nd and 16, and Walsh finds Alfred Archer for a 14-yard catch. I thought he was going to cut up the middle there, but he kept running the direction of his route. And then 3rd and 2, they're going to pick up the first down to Mike McHale. Haven't called that name all year long. 1st and goal, and then Walsh finds Efren Hardy for a 6-yard touchdown score. So 6 of 6 for 66 yards and a 6.
All right.
So 6s are wild here.
Yeah, so let's see what Hillsboro's got. They're down 14-7. What do you got, Cox?
Nice little throw up the middle on a slant to
Beneko Anacona.
1 reception for 16 yards. A little hurry-up offense being used. Haven't seen them do this offense even with Walters. So this is kind of interesting that the coach would do this with Cox. But look at that catch to Trondell Lattimore. They must have seen something that they liked on that defensive setup there.
Yeah.
Because
Lattimore is just going to go up and get this. Let's see. Look at that with the little toe touch.
Nice catch, Lattimore. Nice throw by Cox, too.
Very unsung receiver because the offense around him hasn't been able to give him anything. So
14-14, and then look at this deep ball here, too.
I think that's Anacona.
Yes.
61 yards.
Holy cow. Cox coming out to play, man.
Yeah, they're showing up for him, man.
They love him.
I guess they do.
The teammates love him.
Richard Kane.
Nice touchdown rush there. So Hillsboro showing some giddy up here, 21-14. We're in the second quarter where it's ending here, and then Richard Kane, or that's Rydell Chavis, 19-yard rush.
Oh yeah, so I mean they're getting ready to put their third touchdown in a row on the board. So they have stormed back into this game. They're on a 28-7 run.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Especially with as terrible as their offense has been all year.
Yeah.
They got 4 touchdowns in the first half.
This is almost uncharacteristic of Hillsboro, or what we have known of Hillsboro. Defense plays really well, always. And then look at this deep ball pass here to Richard Kane, 32-yard touchdown catch.
Man, so they got 5 touchdowns.
Look at Cox.
First half.
15 of 20.
Wow, this is a stunner here. It's the jerseys. Once they go back to old school, now they're good all of a sudden. So.
They're up 21 points in the third quarter right now.
What's Dusty got? He's got to lead him back. Man,
nice
he loves a stiff arm.
Yeah, he does.
He'll threaten you with a stiff arm before you even get there. He'll be like,
Don't touch me.
Don't come near me.
Don't touch me. He's got 15 rushes for over 100 yards right now. 3rd and 8, and Walsh and the offense have to get going here. Deep pass is going to get caught. Extra effort there to try to break the tackle, but to no avail. 44 yards for Efren Hardy, and then this touchdown to Tad McDaniels for a 3-yard score. So
he's coming in with the vulture again.
Yep, but this is good. This is good for the Sonics. They needed that touchdown here. Cox on 3rd and 16, trying to lead his troops back down the field. Nothing doing. Good job by the defense there for the Sonics. 2nd and 12, they do get the football back here. And Walsh feeling some pressure. He throws off his back foot.
Whoa, dude.
And he jumped. He did like a jump throw.
Yeah, that was
like a layup.
That's not recommended, dude.
No. 3rd and 12, and then some pressure. It's going to get hit hard. It's going to fall incomplete. So it's going to be punted back to Hillsboro, and they end up getting the football back here. And Ocampo tries to get out of bounds, but it's going to take a pretty big hit there. 20 rushes for 125. 3rd and 5 now, and then this pass is complete to Efren Hardy for 13 yards. So starting to move the ball here.
Yeah.
6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Got to get this play off, and then Ocampo going to get stuffed on a 3-yard rush. Set up 3rd and 4 as the fourth quarter begins. Walsh finds, who is that?
Who we got?
Sherrod Jackson for a first down. So
good play.
On the 2-yard line, what are they going to do?
Run.
Ocampo gets the call, fakes his man out, takes it in for a score. So that is a 14-0 run for
so
the Sonics.
Hillsboro better kick it in gear here because the Sonics are coming back.
3rd and 10, and then this screen pass gets stuffed for a loss. Gives Colorado A&T the ball back.
The script is not setting up favorably for Hillsboro.
Tanner Walsh finds his man deep. That's Atari Pope for a touchdown. 52-yard score. This game is tied.
So they just blown this lead. The offense has gone down the garbage disposal, so to speak. So this is not a good spot for Hillsboro, but it's only a tie game. And as I say that, the Sonics have the ball back already.
3rd and 3, and then Walsh is going to take it by himself, and he's going to get the first down. They're going to give it to him. They said he got 4 yards there.
So Hillsboro's second half offense, they did not look anything like they did in the first half. So you got to give credit to Colorado A&T's defensive staff. They're making those adjustments.
3rd and 1, and then Walsh throws into double coverage there. Like, dude, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. The game is on the line, sir.
Right.
So they end up kicking a field goal here, 38-35, and then 1st and 10. We got under a minute left to go here, and Cox is gonna have to prove himself to his teammates.
He's got to do it again. So Hillsboro, they've only got one timeout left. They're gonna spike it to set up a 3rd and 5.
I agree with that. I don't think you need to run a play there. I mean, at what cost? You're trying to stop the clock. You don't want to use your timeouts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Downs are pretty important at this stage because now they've only got 2 plays now. But
3rd and 5, and he's going to take a sack, so it's going to be 4th and 12.
Yeah, and they still are holding on to that timeout. They're rushing everybody to the line. Let's see what Cox has in the bag.
They got a man in motion here. That's just wasting more time. Deep pass here.
Oh.
It's going to get caught. Oh, my God.
Look at him go.
Look
at this.
Rashad Sutton for 49 yards. So they lost how many yards? They lost about 5 to 10 yards on that sack, and then they pick up 49 or 42.
Yep, so now they running the play here under 20 seconds. 1 timeout. Touchdown wins.
Oh, pressure on the outside, and then Cox gets rid of it. Man, oh man. 14 seconds left to go, guys. What do they have up their sleeve?
I don't know. I mean, obviously they're in a good spot. Field goal will tie. So they got that in the back pocket at least.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was caught by Hillsboro instead of the defender deflecting it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So 3rd down, 11 seconds. What do we got?
We got 4 wide receivers. Pressure up the middle, and then this pass complete. Good job by Chavis to get that 1st down, though, to stop the clock. They probably didn't need to call a timeout there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because of the 1st down, but
they don't want to run. They decided not to run a play for the touchdown, so
right.
They're just gonna kick it.
They're gonna force overtime. So, got to make this, man.
Walter's holding the snap, being a good teammate.
It's up, and it is right down the middle, guys. So, good drive by Hillsboro to tie this game up, send it to overtime.
Yeah, I wonder if they could have gotten 1 play off. Snap, do a quick read. It's not there, throw it away kind of deal. But they elected for the safe play, going for the field goal. So big play here on 1st down.
Very conservative call.
Yeah.
Cox going to take a sack for about 9-yard loss. This is going to be 3rd and goal. What's the play call here? Dev, you got to pass.
I'm looking for Lattimore back in the end zone, maybe.
Just like he had before.
Yeah.
But you can't even get the ball off because he doesn't have any protection.
Yeah.
And Cox is actually going to get hurt on this play.
So Walters might have to come in if they can force it to double overtime.
So his teammates let him down here. His teammates let him down. He played his heart out in his first starting.
Yeah, and he took that big hit. So he might be out for the rest of this game. If there is another possession to be played.
Oh, good play. Great play on defense as Pope caught that pass at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and they're saying, okay, let's go to double OT. Let's not run it. Even though you got Ocampo and you're that close.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee with your blockers. You never know. So let's see what we got here. 1st and 10.
Here's Ocampo on a screen. He's going to get dropped for a 3-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 13. And then Walsh fires to the right side, and that is Atari Pope. Nice catch. 2nd and goal now. And then this pass complete to Ocampo. 5-yard score. So now the pressure is now on Walters.
Yeah.
He has to throw a touchdown.
So, yeah.
Or they don't have to throw a touchdown. They got to get a touchdown.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him because he can either be the hero or the villain. So, Jerome Walters, the legend of Jerome Walters.
3rd and 7, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted, and this game is over.
Oh, no. Just go down. Rubbing it in. So, literally as bad as it gets, you can't lose by 2 touchdowns in overtime. But, hey, they got the penalty on the return.
Officially, they lost by 7.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
That's hard.
That is very, very harsh.
To So I don't even have anything to say.
I'm pretty speechless myself. The crazy thing is Walters is higher overall than Cox is.
And he was living for that moment right there, because he lost his job. And he's got a chance to win the locker room back. He's got a chance to win some respect. The coaching staff, be the hero. And he's the opposite of a hero. He fails miserably.
It was his first pass. That was third. Yeah. It was 3rd and 7. But when I was making these edits and these cuts, they were running the football.
So he made one pass.
He made one pass for an interception.
Should have been a pick 6 to lose the game. So as you can see here in the West, we got 3 winless teams in our division.
In conference play.
Yeah, so not good. And now we have Tacoma here with Tyler Stratton is suspended for 1 half against Tacoma.
And the reason?
We're going with he was partying too hard, spotted on campus, not clothed, he was naked. On campus.
That's a good way to put it. You could just say streaking.
Yeah. So they said, you know what? Okay, we got to teach him something here. So he's only going to be benched for a half. But so this will be Tuiasosopo's chance to shine here. I mean, he hasn't done anything though.
He's almost been as bad as Walters, but there's a good throw there to Pikake for a 9-yard catch, which that was on 4th and 9, by the way. And McLaurin was the guy who dropped the 3rd and 9 pass. So then Pikake was put in.
We're done with McLaurin. It's so bad. But here's Suggs. This would be my game plan. Just run it with Suggs. If Tuiasosopo's in, just run it with Suggs.
2nd and 2, and Suggs is wide open. He's gonna get the touchdown. So 4-yard touchdown reception. This guy has just been piling up the touchdowns.
I know.
He has a knack for the end zone. All the time.
Right there, we just slipped him out. Tacoma didn't focus on him at all, and he scores. So let's see what Backstrom's got. We'll see if he can stay upright this week.
By the way, the 2nd and 14 was set up with a sack. So then we have Youngblood here who gets a 4-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 18. And then this catch to Mapui.
Yep.
I always get his name.
Stanley Mapui.
15-yard catch.
We hold on defense at least. Let's see Tuiasosopo go downfield. He's got Nohea again. So we'll take it. He's stepping up. 3 catches.
Trying to do his best Stratton at this point.
See, he's got a man out there.
It's going to be caught by Pikake again, so 26 yards. This guy is proven to be kind of a big play target here. It's about 20 yards per catch at this point. Suggs tries to jump over his man there. 2nd and goal, and then using his blockers to set up the crease.
A bit of a late hit. Can we get a late hit?
Well, it is Tacoma, so
yeah,
they're trying everything, man. You got to give them a little bit of a break. Tuiasosopo throws to Suggs. Going to be on a 3rd and 3. Going to be 4th down. They give the ball back to Tacoma, and then
look at that.
Cogswell breaks a tackle. Can he get the speed? Can he get the afterburners going? But it's going to be no.
A little interesting play there. Like we said, Tacoma likes running the option. They fooled them on that play.
Oh, and then Backstrom going to take this in for a touchdown. A 6-yarder.
Yeah, so, hey, Tacoma's hanging in. I mean, look at the time. Mid-2nd quarter and only down by 7, so.
Yep.
See, we're driving here with Tuiasosopo.
Man, he drops back way too far, and that's going to lead to an interception. Gatewood, he makes it harder on himself by dropping back so far.
Yeah.
He took like a 13-step drop.
That throw, that's like a lack of respect throw. He's just like, I put it in the air, good things happen. Let's just try it. So, didn't work though.
It gives Tacoma the football back. You see them on offense here. Backstrom going to get dropped for a 1-yard loss. They do end up calling timeout to make it 1:58 left to go. And then Sid Kirby gets this reception for 4 yards. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and 8. Got to get a first down though. Little pump fake here. That pass should have been caught.
Yep. So, will they punt? Yes, they will. Up to Tuiasosopo again. What do you got?
Another 13-step drop, and it's going to be picked off again. So he's not learning. He's not learning. Stay in the pocket, man. He's got happy feet back there.
Nobody really got open on that play. There might have been one guy streaking across the field, but the play wasn't there. So this is setting up Tacoma in field goal range.
Do we have another upset alert?
We might. Let's see if he makes it. It's good. So a lot closer than the experts thought. And now it is time to get Stratton in this game. He needs to come back in this game.
Get some separation going.
Yeah.
So he does make his appearance here as the coaches promised.
That audition did not go over very well for Tuiasosopo.
No, that was uninspiring.
Yes.
And he's not even that bad. He's about an 87.
He's almost as good as Stratton, but some of that's reflected in the speed and the running. So Stratton is a better thrower, but not by a ton if you're just going off of the stats. So, but Stratton here gets knocked down.
Tacoma defense actually playing well, but they are unable to do anything on their offensive possession.
Well, it's fourth down.
Oh,
so
we said that. That's twice I did that in this episode.
I know. Right here, we said, you know what? Well, we got to go for it. This is not turning out very well.
Takake with this catch for 5 yards. 2nd and 5. And in the midst of some pressure, McQueen gets a reception here for 23 yards. So 1st and goal. Who are they going to? I think I know. Who they're going to, guys. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be Suggs here? He's right there, RB.
Or are we going McQueen? What do we got?
Right there. McQueen.
A little misdirection.
It's McQueen, Stratton, and Suggs. That's your offense.
That's the offense. No shame in that. So Stratton with the ball back here. Credit to Tacoma's defense, though, because they did take a lot of things away that I normally try to do. So a little bit harder than you might have thought. And we're going to try that exact same move with Suggs, though.
And they're actually going to cover it up. But that's McLaurin.
Brad McLaurin came back in the game.
But he made a catch.
I know.
He made a catch.
It's amazing.
The end of the world is actually here, guys. Tacoma on 3rd and 10. Backstrom was dead set on that screen pass.
Yeah, and if you guys can notice, Suggs is out there on defense. He's got the star under him. He's playing kind of like nickel back. So he's getting some reps in that defense now.
He's trying to pile up his stats.
Exactly. So there's Stratton gets sacked, just dancing around back there. Make a throw.
3rd and 23, and then Michael Craig with this catch. He's going to dive for the end zone. He's got it. 35-yard score. So Stratton comes in, throws 3 touchdowns like it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty solid outing right there. And that is the game. So, Stratton missed a half of action, still got his numbers.
Yeah, that's insane to me.
Not as many passing yards, but touchdowns are there, so he's happy with that.
It's pretty much, when you look at this game for Honolulu, they scored 14 points in Tuiasosopo's half. They scored 21 in Stratton's.
Right.
And, obviously that's just one touchdown of a difference, but it does speak some volumes there because Honolulu had the lead throughout the whole entire game.
Yeah.
And they could have easily just not even played their offense, really. They could have just ran the ball out, chalked it up to a W, but that's telling that they probably could have scored 50 if Stratton was out there the whole entire game.
I agree.
So let's go ahead and talk about some Week 9 matchups that were not shown, guys. Multnomah just destroyed Anchorage.
Yeah.
49-7.
They had 500 yards rushing in this game, or 490.
That's unheard of. That's absolutely unheard of.
They just absolutely ran over the Hawks. So tough loss for Anchorage. I think Multnomah came out angry. I think they're mad. So it's good to see some life out of them for once.
Well, it puts them finally above 500. So that's they're 4-3 now. That's good.
They can still say, I mean, if they can win out, it won't be that bad of a year. You go 6-3 in Mountain West. It's a really good conference. So just finish strong.
Well, it was a good thing for them to get their running game going too.
Yeah.
They can use that heading into next week.
Yep. And then Maui dispatches with San Joaquin, a close game by every stretch of the imagination. So, but Maui is shaping up as a player in the West.
They're kind of quiet.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're going to play us near the end of the season, and if they can, they're going to play Multnomah later, so they need to take care of business. But they only have one conference loss, so they're still hanging around.
Yep, which can set them up very nicely to make a good run. And then, as you guys can see, you guys watch those other games there. Colorado A&T 48-41. Santa Fe State wins by a touchdown, and Honolulu up by 25.
Yeah, I think you're looking really good. Obviously Honolulu looks good as well. We're going to play each other in a couple weeks, so we're going to see how that goes. Somebody will have to lose.
Yeah, in the with these user versus user games, it gets pretty crazy.
Anything can happen.
It can either be turnover central, or it can be high-scoring offenses and nobody can stop each other.
Right.
So we'll just see how it goes. But
Hillsboro, that's an interesting storyline for me. It's like...
Yeah, our takeaways.
Yeah, like Hillsboro, they dropped to 0-4 in conference, so I think they're done. I want to say they're done. Cox getting injured. We'll have to see how long that he's out. There's Walter shattered. That situation is just a mess.
Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. Like, I've never seen anything like that before. Like, I don't know.
Like I said, they had some high hopes, and I said, like, they can contend. They get some breaks. If they don't get those breaks, they can disappoint. I think they are disappointing right now.
A lot of overtime games in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. That was a good run, though.
My big takeaway from this week, outside of Hillsboro's quarterback situation, was the Rocky Mountain State and Central Arizona matchup. That was probably one of the more marquee matchups this entire year.
Yeah.
And it lived up to the hype. And that catch by Taggart, which is actually the thumbnail. You guys saw that already. But
that was an epic play.
It really was.
But that's in Padgett's, that's in his makeup.
Right.
So that's what he does.
And I'm all about the storylines and digging deeper into stuff, and that play, I'm into symbolism. That play symbolizes that entire game.
Yeah,
right there. That's what I really love. So let's check out some Week 10 matchups, guys. So let's talk about it. Santa Fe State against Anchorage. So that's what I'm gonna go up against. It's gonna be a tough one. Because we are in Anchorage, so we got to travel to Alaska.
Anchorage is, they're gritty. They got destroyed, so they're gonna have to come out hard. We got Oakland College at A&T. It's an interesting little divisional matchup. Oakland, they're too far out, but they can still salvage their season and have a good year if they can get a couple upsets along the way. But you see Colorado A&T there at 6-1. They're just humming right along. So Maui at Multnomah, I talked about that game. That is this week. So big game there. Rocky Mountain's going to go at San Joaquin Valley. So San Joaquin, tough assignment there. And we're going to have Hillsboro at Tacoma. Both teams 0-4. Somebody's got to win.
Who's it going to be? And I'm not picking Tacoma.
Tacoma's turning a corner, man.
You could. They are.
Maybe.
Technically. I mean, they've been playing everybody close.
Last 2 weeks.
Up until that Stratton half, but
they held their own. So Honolulu is going to be off. So we're going to see Oakland A&T, Maui, Multnomah.
All right.
Along with Santa Fe.
All right. Who's your picks?
Give me... Oakland's, they got to win. They're going to pick up a win.
Wow.
I think it's about time for them. Santa Fe, I think you'll beat Anchorage. Won't be that big, though. Maui, Multnomah's interesting. I think Multnomah, they have fixed it. They fixed whatever the problem was. I think it's gone. Rocky Mountain's going to beat San Joaquin easily, and Hillsboro will beat Tacoma. I don't think it's going to get that bad.
Well, it depends on the injury to Cox.
I don't think it'll matter.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with Colorado A&T. I don't think Oakland has enough to stop Ocampo, a Pope, Walsh, Hardy. Okay. It's just a lot for them to handle. A lot of people like Tad McDaniels. They love him. They think he's like Peyton Hillis.
He's a touchdown ball.
I think Dylan Bowers was talking about that in a comment. I'll beat Anchorage, even though I hate doing it. I do love my Aukies.
Hey, Anchorage, they got to get that bowl game. I think they'll make it 5 wins. So it'll come eventually. But they got to get that 6th win. It's going to be hard. It's a hard schedule.
Maui and Multnomah, I'll probably take. Maui's sneaky, but I'll take Multnomah because, like you said, if they're scoring 49 points and it's over how many yards on the ground?
I think they have 480, 490.
Oh, my gosh. I think it's like you said. I think that they needed that week to get back on track. I think they are back on track, and they'll use that momentum headed into that Maui game at home. So Maui does have to travel from Hawaii out there. So it's a big matchup for them. And then Rocky Mountain State at San Joaquin. I think Rocky Mountain State takes care of business. I don't think San Joaquin and Ricky Grammatico have anything going for them at this point. And then I'm going with... got to go with Hillsboro. I had reservations. I wanted to take Tacoma, but I can't because Tacoma is just... They don't have it. They don't have anything. But
it'll probably be kind of close, but no.
We'll have to see what happens with Walters and Cox, how long that injury is keeping Cox out. But yeah, I think Hillsboro is going to take care of business. So, guys, who you got? Leave them in the comment section below. And we will have recruiting after the games on week 10. So you guys will see all of that next Wednesday. So leave a like if you like this episode, guys, and we will see you next Wednesday. If you like it, love it, and you want more of it, you know what you got to do. Hit that little red button for subscribe or my logo. And that's all we got. Happy Saturday, and we'll see you then. As always, peace.